let's lie down. I like to start lying down, and then we'll get to the crazy stuff soon enough. All right. So, yeah, once you're comfortable, and feel free to, make adjustments, bend your knees or, anything like that as you need. But once you're comfortable, let's just take a moment to allow yourself to kind of sink into the earth, into the floor, like let yourself be a little heavy, right? Release the grip. And then we'll take a few breaths. Inhale through your nose. And just fill up, take a big breath. Open your mouth and sigh it out. And as you exhale, just let the body soften a little more. Do that again. Inhale. Expanding, right? Maybe a little bit bigger breath this time, all the way up. And then let it go, sigh. Exhaling the breath out. And one more time like that. Inhaling. Filling up. Biggest breath. Holding it, softening this time. We'll just hang on to the breath a little bit longer. Maybe sip in a little more. And then release it. Exhale, sigh. All the breath out. Okay. And then we'll come into our Ujjayi breath. Right, cultivating that soft sound at the back of the throat. Smooth and steady. Inhale. Smooth and steady. Exhale. All right, stay soft with the breath. So as much as we are creating the sound and, like being purposeful with the breath, I don't want it to be something that causes like tension or anxiety or anything like that. So, right, comfortable breath, soft with the breath. Right, smooth it out. Listen to the sound. All right. Just allowing your attention now to just move through the body. Just notice how your body's feeling today. Your shoulders, your back, your arms, your belly, your hips, your legs. All right, how's everything doing? Oh, all right. And since we're out here in the park and it's oddly chilly this morning, we're going to start to move a little bit. So keep with the steady breath and just start to wiggle your fingers and your toes and circle the wrists and the ankles. Yeah, and take a stretch. Oh, right. Just wake things up, lean a little side to side. Oh my goodness. All right. And then hug the knees. Give them a squeeze. A little gentle rocking side to side. I just notice how your hips are doing, how your back's doing. And then let's take the legs over to the left. Take an easy twist. Reach the right arm out to the right. Turn the gaze to the right. You can press down on your knees if you want more stretch, or even prop them with a block or something for less. All right, just see how you feel. Listen to the sensations of the body, right? That's how your body talks to you. Come back to center, take an inhale, and exhale the legs over to the other side. All right, and just drop into the stretch. I feel the stretch in my hip and my low back, my chest, my shoulder. All right, so just allow and maybe lean into it a little bit. Maybe press down on your knees. See how you feel. All right. Coming back up to center. Let's come to the middle. Bring your hands behind your head. We have to warm up, you guys. It's kind of chilly, and we're going to warm up. So hands behind the head. We're just going to do opposite elbow, opposite knee, and just kind of go side to side a bunch of times, like a bunch of times. So let's go left elbow, right knee. It doesn't matter. Right elbow, left knee. Right, and then just keep switching like that, bicycling the legs, adding that little crisscross. Yeah, right, at any pace. So you can go as fast or as slow as you like. If you really want to go fast, you can, but you don't have to do that. You'll start to feel your abs. Maybe you already do, and that's great. I feel mine a little bit too. Whew. Just keep moving. Right, try and keep your face soft. Relax your mouth, your jaw. Right, use your hands to support the weight of your head so you don't have to strain your neck. We'll use it a little bit, but right. All right, here we go. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's come down and rest. Whoo, soften the belly. I'm in a different spot on the grass today a little bit, and I have different trees above me, so it's fun. It's interesting. All right, let's come up, do some cat-cow, rock and roll forward and back a couple times if you like, and then we'll come on over, hands and knees, cat-cow. All right. The wrists under the shoulders, your knees under your hips. Inhale, lifting the chest, stretching the belly. Exhale, rounding the spine, hollow out. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, and round. Smooth and steady. Awesome. One more time. Round. And this time as you come back forward, let's just come into a tabletop position, more of a centered or neutral spine, drawing the knees a little closer together. Let's reach the right leg straight back, drop the outer right hip down, and draw the ribs in. And let's send the left hand forward. We'll balance here for a breath or two. Root through the whole bottom hand, right? So as you press the right hand down, press the index finger knuckle, press the thumb side of the hand down into the ground. All right, take an inhale. We're going out to the side. So the leg out to the right and the arm out to the left. Yes, and then back to center. And then again like that, out to the side. And back to the middle. Good, again, out. Woo, keep the belly lifting and back. And let's just try that 2 more times. 2 more times, out to the side and back to center, right? Keep breathing, keep the abs engaged, out and back. Take 1 breath to get long and lift. Inhale and come on down. Exhale, hand down, knee down. Feel free to have a moment to just sit back, relax the shoulders, your neck. Yeah. All right. Let's come on back up. We got the other side to do. Come on back. Tabletop. Arms good and straight. Rib tips hugging in. Left leg goes back. Outer hip down, at least for now. Let me move this. Reach your right arm. Yes. Forward. What is that? Did I say that right? Press the floor away. Pull the ribs in so the belly stays engaged, right? Make sure you're breathing. Smooth, steady breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. And let's take it out to the sides. Leg out, arm out, right? And then back to center. And then again like that, out to the side. Yeah, and back. Good. We got a few more of those. Out to the side. Back to the middle. 2 more times. Awesome, you guys. Out. And back. And last one. Everything out and everything back. And then press and lift. Take an inhale. Fantastic. Exhale. Come on down. Woo. Feel my glutes. Sit back and take a moment. All right. Soften. Let's do some down dog, shall we? Plant the hands, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Oh, stretch back, pedal your heels or shake out your head. Feel free to wiggle around in whatever way makes sense for you right now. Yeah. So brought a little heat into the body. So just check in and see how everything feels as you're here. All right, see if you can start to settle into your downward facing dog. And outside, right, it's so nice. So we just try not to get too distracted. You know, there's movement and sounds and all of that stuff. So like it's totally fine. Just let all that stuff wash over you. It's all part of the moment, but just try not to get too sucked into anything in particular. I mean, not that that doesn't also apply if you're at home, right? Because then you see things that are familiar and you're like, oh yeah, I got to do that, or I need to deal with this. And, you know, so same for you guys, right? Just be awesome. All right. Take one more breath in this down dog. I know you've been here for a little minute. Let's bring the feet to the hands. You can walk forward, you can jump forward. Let's take a breath in the forward fold. Well, a couple breaths. Let your head hang down. Maybe soft bend the knees. You can grab your elbows if you like. And just be heavy. All right, let the head pull some length into your spine. Beautiful. If you're grabbing elbows, just switch the cross, put the other elbow or forearm, I guess, under. Yeah. Take one more breath. And then releasing the arms, tucking the tailbone, roll up. Tuck the tailbone under, roll yourself all the way up to stand. Oh. And as you get to the top, circle the shoulders, just give them a couple up and around. Oh, that's good. Yeah, and then circle the other way. Right, just as much as they'll move around. All right, beautiful. Okay. Find the middle. Yeah. Tadasana. Turn the palms out. Take a big stretch. Inhale, reach up. Oh, I can almost touch the tree. Exhale, pressing the palms. Pull your hands through center. Drop your gaze to your thumbs to the sternum, hands at your heart. Let's set an intention for practice. So as always, set any intention that you like, and you know, if something comes to you as you think about it, maybe you reaffirm why you're in class. Right. Take an inhale. And sigh the breath out, exhale. Release the hands down. Maybe open your eyes. Turn the palms out, reach up, inhale. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold in half. Come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, heart goes forward. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands. Let's step the right foot back. And then we'll drop the back knee down to the ground. Yeah, and sweep the arms up. I'm wearing my hood now. Sweep up, inhale. Maybe bend a little deeper into the front knee. If you want more stretch, you don't have to do that, but just see how it feels. And let it go. Hands come down. Tuck the back toes. Lift the knees. Step back plank or knees plank. You can always drop your knees to the earth. First plank pose. Geez. So just notice how everything feels. Right? It's, you know, it's a little worky. That's good. Take one more breath. Lean forward. Inhale. Exhale. Come on down. Bend your elbows lower to the ground. Flatten your feet. Reach your hands back. Curl the tailbone under. Inhale. Lift into Shalabhasana. Lift the chest. Lift the legs. Good. Exhale. Lower on down. Do another one like that. Hug the legs in. Press the pubic bone down. Lift up. Oh, yeah. Come on down. Let's bring the fingertips behind the head. So just lightly fingertips behind. Curl the tailbone under and lift up again. Lift the head, the chest, lift the legs. Yeah. Having your arms here gives a little more weight. Scoop the chest up, inhale. Come on down, exhale. We're going to lift like that one more time. So stay fingertips behind the head, tailbone under. Inhale, come up. Oh, yes. And then maybe reach the arms forward, extending the fingertips, lift the arms up, inhale, good, exhale, come on down. Whew. Waggle the hips a little bit, soften the back body. All right, plant your palms by your ribs, tucking the toes, take an inhale. On your exhale, press the earth away, come to knees plank or regular plank, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Let's lift the right leg, send it up into the air, inhale. Exhale, pull your knee towards your nose, squeeze and round, lean forward and step your foot between your hands. Put the back knee down, flatten the foot, Anjaneyasana, lift up, reach up, melt the shoulders down, lift the heart, press the arms back, inhale. Exhale, come all the way down. Tuck the back toes, step forward. Press into the right foot, step the left foot up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, firm the glutes, come all the way up. Let's fold right back down. Exhale, swan dive. Empty the breath. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway up. Exhale, bend the knees, hands are down, left foot steps back. Anjaneyasana, back knee down. Inhale, lift. Stretch up. Good. Into the twist. Left hand down, right arm up. Reach for the sky. Open the chest. Bring the top hand to the ground. Tuck the back toes, lift the knees, step to plank. Our favorite. Okay, so this time knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Asana. Drop the knees, sit bones up in the air, bend your elbows, chest, chin to the earth. Hug the elbows in, flatten the feet, melt the hips down, lift the chest up, cobra pose. Inhale, stretch the belly. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Up and back. All right, send the left leg up into the air. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine, squeeze into a little ball, lean forward, shift forward, step. Your foot between your hands. Yeah, your abs, back knee down. Come on up, Anjaneyasana one more time. Tailbone to the earth, maybe lean in a little bit. And then release the right hand to the ground. Reach the left arm up into the twist. Open the chest, lift up out of the bottom shoulder. Take an inhale. Exhale the top hand down. Tuck the back toes, lift the knees, step forward. Big step. Inhale, lift and lengthen, firm the glutes. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise. Come all the way up. Exhaling, hands through the midline. Let's keep going. Hands down, palms out, inhale. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, hands are down. You can keep stepping back. We'll go to plank this time. So step or maybe jump your feet back. All right, in your plank pose. Tailbone to the heels. All right, yeah. Lean forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, bending the elbows. Let's come all the way down. Lower slowly. Flatten the feet. Lift the chest. Inhale, cobra pose. Hug the elbows in. Exhale, lengthen and lower down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Good. Exhale, lengthen and lower. Hug the elbows in. Press the tops of the feet. Scoop the heart forward and up. We're going right back to down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, press it back. Maybe sigh the breath out. Maybe shake your head out. Okay. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, walk, float, bring your feet to your hands. Lift up halfway, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Come all the way up. Sweep the arms. Hands through the midline. Surya Namaskara A, inhale. Out and up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, hands are down. Step or floating back, you can jump or walk. And this time, maybe, if you can, heart forward chaturanga to upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. Now you can always lower to the earth and do cobra pose or modify the vinyasa in any way. All right, lengthen the inner arm forward. Roll the bicep forward. Take one more inhale, press back. Exhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, walk, float, feet to hands, lift up halfway, inhale, fold, exhale, rising, inhale, reach and stretch, exhale, hands through the midline, let's keep going, hands down, palms out, inhale, up and over, exhale, yes, halfway lift, inhale, exhale, bend the knees, hands are down, step or jump it back. Right, take the vinyasa of any kind or go straight to down dog even. Yeah, you can really level this up and like make it more physically difficult, or if you're feeling fatigued or you need a little less, you can do less. All right, beautiful. Let's reach the right leg up and back into the air. Turn the toes out, lift your hip, bend your knee. Yeah, come into the stretch. Sink the left heel, lengthen the left hip back. Then straightening the right leg, square the hips off. Right, drop the outer right hip down towards the earth. Lengthen the left hip back. Keep the right leg lifted. Keep it reaching. Shift forward to three-legged plank. Right, so you're in your plank pose with the right foot off the floor. Tuck the tailbone under. Legs super straight and strong. Squeeze the arms to straight. You can squeeze your butt. Take one more breath here. Take it back to three-legged dog. Reach and lift and bring the foot to the floor. Whew. All right, let's switch sides. Send the left leg up. Take a break if you need it. All right, if you can, let's come into the second side. All right, stretch it out. Good. All right. Square it off. Straighten the leg. All right, keep the left leg nice and lifted. Shift forward into three-legged plank. Right, tuck the tailbone, but at the same time, press the left thigh to the sky. Try and have your shoulders over your wrists. Your hips down, right? That's the challenge. Take one more breath. Oh, yes. Three-legged dog, press back. Whew. Foot to the ground. Take an inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, walk or float, feet to hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, rise. Come all the way up. Exhaling your hands to your heart. And just take a breath. Inhale. Sigh the breath out as you exhale. Release the hands down. Relax your shoulders. We have to schedule the gardeners better. Okay. It's fine. It's always short. All right. Let's keep this show on the road. Standing nice and tall. It's time for Utkatasana. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Try and touch the ground, right? Squeeze your butt, lift the chest, reach the arms. Shoulder blades come down the back, right? It's easy to pull them up, so try and soften them down. And then see if you can get a little more weight in your heels. Try and pick your toes up. Yeah. And then, kind of spread your toes out a little bit and put them back down. Maybe look up. Oh, take one more inhale. Press the arms back. Exhale, fold. Emptying the breath. Take a moment here. Relax the shoulders, the upper back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Hands are down, stepping back, floating back, taking the vinyasa, going straight to down dog, even pausing in child's pose. Let's see how you feel. As you're ready, downward facing dog. Good. So just take a moment, right? Tune into the breath. Smooth it out. Inhale, exhale, and then reaching the right leg up and back into the air. Inhale it up. Exhale your knee to your nose. Squeeze it in around the spine. Inhale, lift it up and back. So again, try and touch your face, your nose, or your forehead. And then touch your right upper arm. Lean. Reach the leg up and back. Again, forward. Touch your nose. Touch your right arm. Touch your left arm. Hold. Straighten the right leg, foot to the ground. Reach the left arm up. Oh, press the earth away. Take an inhale and bring it down. Exhale. Sweep the right leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale your foot between your hands. Yeah. Crescent pose. Soften the back knee. Come on up. Oh, good. That's it. A little balancing. Lengthen the tailbone down. Lift the heart to the sky. Breathe. Beautiful. Take one more breath. Maybe bend a little deeper. Feel the strength in your legs. And then come into the twist here. Left hand down. Right arm up. Press the back leg straight. Maybe look up and see your right thumb. Right, pull the belly in and try and wrap the left ribs towards your right leg. Use your left shoulder blade. Beautiful. One more breath. Inhale. Bring it down. Exhale. Hand to the earth. Step back plank. Take your vinyasa. Maybe straight to down dog. Maybe a breath or two in the child's pose. See how you feel. Yeah, and you can sigh the breath out, all that kind of stuff. We're just always trying to get back to the Ujjayi breath. Okay. Lifting the left leg up into the air. Yeah, so this is all about the abs, right? As you exhale, shift forward. Pull your knee towards your face and try and do a plank pose. Yeah, inhale, lift the leg up and back. And then do that again. Come right forward towards your face. Hold it forward, touch your left arm, and then reach the leg up and back. Do that again. One more time. Forward to the nose, to your left arm, to your right arm. Hold. Straighten the leg, foot to the ground. Reach the right arm up. Maybe look up. Fallen triangle. Inhale. Exhale. Top hand down. Sweep the leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Step it through. Foot between the hands. Soft bend the back knee. Let's come up crescent. I brought a hair thing, but it's in my pocket in my jacket. Lift up. Bend the tailbone long, right? Lengthen through the lower back so the hip bones start to lift up. Oh, then we really get into that stretch in the front of the hip. Press the upper arms back. Take another breath. Lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the earth. Or a block. I keep forgetting to say that. Reach the left arm up. Maybe looking up. Right? Opening the chest. As much as we're wrapping the right ribs towards the left inner thigh, can you root through the inseam of the left foot so the left thigh stays hugging in? Yes. Take one more breath here. Back leg super straight. Inhale. Exhale. Come on down. Hand to the ground. Step it back. Taking your vinyasa, going straight to down dog, or a breath or two in the child's pose. Yeah, see how you feel. Whew, good. All right, try to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Not that you can't sigh it out, of course you can, but just trying to get back. In through the nose, out through the nose. Okay, stretch back, take an inhale. Exhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, walk, float feet to hands, lift and lengthen halfway up, inhale. Exhale, we fold, Utkatasana, bend the knees, reach the arms, chair pose. All right, shoulders out of the ears. So let's bring the hands to the heart. Glutes good and squeezy. Make sure your feet feel like they're in a good spot, especially those of us out here in the park. We're just gonna stand up into tree pose. Stand on the right leg and pick your left foot up. And just let it go wherever it goes on your leg. However high, it doesn't matter. Just let it be wherever it is. Yes. Now, push your left foot into your leg and push your leg back into your foot, right? Push those two things into each other. Root, like you're an actual tree. We have some awesome inspiration here. Whoa. And then see, if we can, do like the trees and reach for the sky, right? Reaching up. Grow your roots. Right down into the earth. And then use that earth energy to lift your chest and grow a little taller. So beautiful. All right, from here to warrior one, bring the left knee forward, bend your right knee, and step the left foot way back. This time the heel comes down. So a lunge basically with the heel on the earth. Yes. Right, Virabhadra is a creation from the earth, right? He bursts through the earth. He's actually made out of the earth, the warrior. So we're here, right? Still kind of pulling that energy up from the ground, up through the legs, up and out through the fingertips. Breathe. Let's bring the hands back to the heart. Lengthen forward. Warrior three. Lift the back heel. Lean in. If you need to, the hands can come down, right? We're going to try and balance on one leg again. Some more. Drop the outer left hip down. Maybe the arms go out wide. Maybe they go overhead. Woo! Easier said than done sometimes. Bend the right knee. Bend the left knee back to your chair pose. Yes, press and rise. Stand, take a quick break. Release the arms. Whew, shake it out. Yeah. Feel the feels. Okay. Right? I feel like I can almost touch it. I just reach a little higher. Okay. Side two. Let's start in Tadasana. Make our way into our chair pose. Bend the knees, hips go back, right? Squeeze the glutes. Chair pose, lift the chest, right? So as if, right, really reaching up. Get nice and long. Hug the ribs in. I say as if you're really gonna grab the tree. Okay, so tree pose, side two. Let's bring the hands to the heart. We'll stand on the left leg. So pick the foot up, the right foot, just however high it goes, doesn't matter. Just don't use your hands. Okay, just let the leg lift itself. Yes. And then we press the foot into the leg and the leg into the foot, right? Get some movement to the middle. Grow your roots, right? Root down and reach up. Yeah, right? So you're an actual tree, right? Press down into the earth and lengthen up, right? There is real energy that comes from the ground. Breathe into that, right? Get a little taller. We'll take this into warrior one. Bring the right knee forward, bend the left knee, and a big step back. Big step like a lunge back, right? And then drop the heel and square off forward. Lift the heart up, lengthen the left hip back, right? It's going back and in. So you want to feel a squeeze in the left glute. Press the right heel into the ground. Lift the hips up. Maybe bend a little deeper. Yeah. All right, awesome. Bring your hands back to your heart. Into warrior three, another balance. Lengthen the left hip back. Try and keep the lifted legs straight, right? Stepping in. Maybe you take a step or two, right? Can you drop the outer right hip down and lengthen the outer left hip back? The arms can go out wide or overhead, right? Breathe. Energize the lifted leg. Take one more breath here. Come out through chair pose. Bend your knees. Land the right foot by the left foot. Find the pose. Yeah, and press and rise. Whew, release the arms. Give your shoulders a shake. Shake out your legs. Awesome, you guys. Okay. Let's take a vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, zip the belly. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back, float back, any kind of vinyasa, right? Maybe with a little child's pose peppered in, right? Making your way to downward facing dog. Good, smooth out the breath. Arms nice and straight, hugging those rib tips in. Good. Send your right leg up into the air. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the knee in towards your nose. Squeeze and round and step the foot between your hands. Coming back to warrior one. Land the back heel. Sweep it up. Pinning the left hip back. Hug the rib tips in. Breathe. Maybe bend a little deeper. Yeah. Bring your hands to your heart. Warrior two. Widen the stance a little bit front to back and then narrow it side to side. So you're heel to heel from the width, but wide apart front to back. Yeah. So the second warrior is taking aim. After warrior one, he burst through the earth. Now he's taking aim, right? So we reach through the fingertips, strong legs, right? Strong back leg. Press into the pinky edge of the back foot. Energize that back leg. Beautiful. Take one more breath right here. Into the reverse. Reach it up and back. Open up the right side rather. Keep the reverse. Straighten the front leg. Trikonasana. Come up. So let's come slowly. Slowly. Engage your glutes. Reach forward. Let's reach forward a little more. Firm the legs. Could you reach forward a little bit more? Keep squeezing your glutes. Hold it here. Get the right side longer. Try. And then let the hand come down. Whew. Maybe turn the gaze up. Right? Breathe. Strongest legs. Take the top hand. Reach it overhead. Strong line. Yes. Opening the heart. Maybe looking up. All right. Hold on to all of this and start to bend your right knee, any amount. Coming into Utthita Parsvottanasana. So the bottom hand, if it was on your shin, you can hold your ankle, you can put your forearm to knee, or you can keep your hand on the ground. Take one more breath here. I know it's a big stretch. Turn the gaze down. Press into the back foot. Lift yourself all the way back up. One more time, reverse it. Woo. And then come upright, inhale. And release it, exhale. Hands come down. Okay, so we're gonna do a Vashisthasana, but maybe add a tree pose leg. So plant the left hand, spin to the pinky edge of your left foot. Now you can use your hand this time, right? Pull the right foot back, land it on your leg, and maybe come up and do a little tree pose arm balance. Yeah, try and keep the legs, come into plank, maybe tree pose chaturanga. Okay, I'm gonna let it go for the up dog. Come on out as you're ready. Take a vinyasa. Good. All right. Okay. Downward facing dog, guys are ready. Okay. It's fun to do leg variations in Vashisthasana. All right. So we'll run through that sequence on the other side, of course. Lift your left leg. Take an inhale. Use your abs. Can you land your foot between your hands without making a sound? And the answer may be no, but you can still try. Oh, it's not easy. Warrior one. Take about 4 or 5 breaths here. Come on up. Bending in, engage through the back leg, right? Let's try and keep the back leg strong. All these poses, it's really easy to get caught up into the front leg, which of course matters, but the back leg is just as important. Okay, let's warrior two. Hands to the heart, narrow the stance. Narrow the stance side to side, but maybe widen it front to back, right? And then the front knee nice and open up. Abs in, glute in. We're really hugging to the midline, right? The abs hugging in, the hips hugging in. And then energize through the back leg, right? Press through the back heel, press the pinky edge of the back foot, right? Melt the shoulders away from the ears and get nice and strong through the arms. Right, soft gaze over the middle finger of your front hand. Beautiful. Keep the bend, take the reverse, reach up and back, open up the left side. Keep the reverse, straighten the front leg. Now, slowly into Trikonasana. Come on up, squeeze your glutes, right? Reach, reach. Keep squeezing your butt, engage your abs. Reach forward a little more. See if you can reach a little bit more, and then let the hand come down, right? Wherever it needs to land, open up, right? There's a tiny little lean back so that we stay lined up with the front leg, and then rooting again through the big toe, the inseam of the front foot. Breathe here. Take the top arm, spin the palm, and reach it overhead. Lengthen the right side. Now you may need to adjust your bottom hand a little bit, but we're gonna bend slowly into the front knee. Utthita Parshva Konasana. Right, the bottom hand can move to the ankle, to forearm, to knee. Right, open the chest. Hug the left hip under. Take one more breath here. Feel your hips. Press into the back foot. Come all the way back up. Wow. Into the reverse. Your body may be like, what? All right. Come back up. Inhale. Let it go to the plank pose. Oh, this is a really wide stance. Okay. Sorry, not to the plank. We're supposed to do our tree pose legs. My bad. I know. I'm thinking like we're coming into it from plank. Yeah. I'm like, we're not coming into it from plank. We're coming into it from the lunge. My bad. Spin to the pinky edge. Grab your ankle and just place your foot and then lift up. Right, root into the bottom hand. Reach the hips. Maybe look up. Whoa. And then see tree pose plank, tree pose chaturanga, all the way down. To your back bend. Yeah, let it go as you're ready. Maybe you take a vinyasa. Maybe you rest. You can vinyasa and then rest. Yeah. Breathe. Smooth it out. Good. All right. Fantastic. We'll meet in downward facing dog, so take your time. How are we doing out there? All right, cool. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Fantastic. Press back. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift the heels. Bend the knees. Walk forward. Float forward. Feet to hands. Lift up halfway. Inhale. Fold. Exhale. Chair pose. Bend. Like, aren't we done with these yet? Almost. Super close. Okay, from your chair, let's try and keep the arms reaching. Lift your heels. Lift your heels and let your knees come forward. So as your knees go forward, the sit bones, your tailbone lengthen down. Oh, you'll feel your quads, right? See if you can stand up with your heels lifted. If they come down, it's okay. Just lift them up again. That's it. Ooh, yeah, it's wobbly, right? Firm the outer shins, back down, heels lifted. Just try it. Honestly, it's for fun. All the way down. Oh, it gets a little dicey at the end there. Hands to the earth. Let's try a crow pose. I'm gonna just back up a little bit so I'm more on my mat. Right. I like starting with the feet kind of close together. So as you plant your hands, shoulder distance, so keep them wide. Bend your elbows back towards your ankles, right? We'll start with the elbows bent and probably practice that way for some time. Right now, phase two is your knees. We want to get them up here by the shoulder in the outer upper arm area. So lift up, drop down, lift your knees up. So your chest kind of comes down, right? You're scooping out almost like you're doing your cat pose, right? Knees on the arms, hug it in, squeeze yourself, and then lean forward. And maybe you just pick one foot up and then you switch it and pick the other foot. Maybe you pick both your feet up, right? Pull the toes in, squeeze your arms, look forward, right? Maybe you straighten the arms, maybe not, but that usually comes later. Good. Yes. How's it going there? Breathing? Are you breathing? Don't hold your breath. Okay. Let's come on down. Relax the shoulders. Shake it out. Feel free to try it a couple more times if you want to. Sometimes it helps to stand on a block, to put your feet on a block, to get your hips a little higher. So that can be a useful strategy. But let's just do backs of the hands and stretch out our wrists. We did Vashisthasana, we did Bakasana. Yeah. No. Yeah, that's part of it, but we did a lot of risky things. Yeah. If you spin the inner elbow forward, it'll really get some stretch into that kind of thumb side of your forearm, which is nice. Okay. And then you can flip it around. The fingers pointing back still, but just the palm coming down and just stretch your forearms. All right, relax that. Okay. So you know me, I always like to have a little upside down time, even in the park. So there are options. There's always options for upside down. If you're feeling like, I don't know, this seems a little nutty, you can always lie down and put your legs up, especially if you're tired. You know, that's a nice option. The trees are here though. The squirrels, they really love it when we use the trees. They get very excited. So there is the option to come over to a tree, right? And it's fun to look up into it. Yeah. Oh, are they? Okay. They're so funny. So hands down, and you can just like on a wall, right? I feel like I'm too far. Put your feet on the tree and come on up. And you can look up into the tree, which is kind of fun, right? You can pick a leg up, right? Whatever you want to do. You can turn around and kick up too. There's always that option. Oh, a crow feather. Yeah, this is all great. All right. You guys at home, I know you have your upside down strategy at this point, so do that. Yes, you guys. So just a little bit longer. Have some fun with that. Good. All right, last call, upside down time. All right. Like, can't do all my fun tricks that I used to be able to, so I'm trying to build that up again. Okay, let's do a couple back bends. Sorry, I got something in my eye, like a hair or something. But it's okay, we can keep going. We don't need to worry about me. Lie on your backs. Yeah. I get it now. Lie on your backs, knees bent, feet flat. Yeah, we'll start with bridge pose. So we did a bit of abs. So let's just kind of ease our way in and just see how you feel. We'll do 3 back bends, 3 rounds. So maybe you do bridge pose a time or 2, and then the last one you do urdhva or whatever. You don't have to do urdhva, but it's always an option. Okay, as you're ready, everyone looks good. Yeah, go ahead and lift your hips, lengthening through the tailbone as you peel the hips up, right? Like you're trying to tip your pelvis to pour it into your ribs, right? So as the hips come up, interlace the fingers underneath you. Get a little tuck, tuck, tuck of the outer upper arm, right? Pressing the pinkies into the earth if you can, as you use your shoulder blades and puff your chest to your chin, right? Just stretch the chest, stretch the belly, press the inseams of the feet, and then slowly come down. Tuck the tailbone and just lie flat. Just stay like that for a couple of breaths. We're coming back up, so we kind of want to keep the long spine. We'll pull the knees in when we're done. Okay, so one more time, bridge pose, or maybe 2 more times if you don't want to do Urdhva Dhanurasana. Press into the feet, lift the hips, lengthening again through the tailbone, right? We're trying to get the rib part of the spine to extend. Do the opposite interlace. So you're putting the other thumb on top or the other pinky under. Snuggle, snuggle, puff the chest, press through your feet, use your legs to push back and puff the chest. Take 1 more breath and slowly bring it back down, rolling down all the way to the ground. And then we'll lift up 1 more time, either bridge pose again or Urdhva Dhanurasana. Last round of back bending. So pressing through the feet as you're ready. Come on up, lift the hips. Either bridge pose, maybe do that awkward feeling interlace again, or come up into Urdhva Dhanurasana. When you're ready to come down, you'll come on down. Hug the knees, rounding the spine, rock a little bit side to side. Okay, so nice. All right, so let's come up to seated. Roll forward and back a time or 2. We'll come up, yeah. Extending the legs. Sit nice and tall. Okay, reach up, inhale. Fold, exhale, out over the legs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, out into the fold. Right, so just notice the effect of coming into a big forward fold right after we do some back bends. Right, we didn't really do anything in between. Hug the knees in, which is more forward folding really. So just notice how your back feels. Your glutes, the backs of your legs. Lift up halfway, inhale. Good, and let's come up the rest of the way as we exhale. So if you don't want your feet in the grass, you can always turn sideways, but we're going to do legs out wide, Upavishta for a few breaths. So as you're ready, legs out. But yeah, you can always go sideways or use your towels and stuff to put under your feet. Yeah. Or your butt or whatever, you know. I don't mind, but I know everybody doesn't feel that way. So as you're ready, legs out long, and then a similar lengthening forward like Paschimottanasana, right? Where we just get long out of the hips. Stretch the inner thighs and probably also your hamstrings. Right, coming forward into the stretch. Any amount, right? You have to decide what the right amount is for you. If you want to add a little bit of, like it just requires a little bit of oomph to grab the feet or your legs. Technically, the full pose of Upavishta is you're holding your toes. It just kind of keeps you from collapsing all the way into it, like a yin pose, which there's really nothing wrong with being totally soft here, but just that's not what we're doing right now, even though sometimes we do. All right, on that note, let's come up. Oh my goodness, all the way back up. That's good. And then you can hook your knees, lean back a bit, pull them in. Okay, yeah, let the spine round. Okay, so let's take a twist. So we'll do Ardha Matsyendrasana or some version of that, whatever works for you, but the left leg comes over the top. And you may already start to feel some stretch in your hip. We're trying to ultimately have the sit bones on the ground. You'll need to lean, but maybe you bring the right foot back, not to sit on it, but just to bring it by your hip. And then we try and get the sit bone back down. So if you do that and then you end up kind of sideways, just keep the bottom leg straight. Yeah. Okay, so the top foot, you can pull it back at any amount. You want it kind of by your leg, and then we'll sit up tall, wrap the right arm around the front of the left knee and start to turn. Lift your chest as you inhale, and then see if you can twist a little deeper as you exhale. And then decide if you want a little more leverage, there you go. Reach the right arm up into the air, inhale, exhale, elbow outside the knee, which you can do or not do. That's a little bit more, so see how you feel. Lift the chest as you inhale, and then rotate. Oh my goodness. And just enjoy the stretch, right? Think a long spine, right? Lengthening up out of the hips, and then rotating, right? Use the right shoulder blade. Firm it onto the back ribs and turn. Turn your head. Oh. Take one more breath. Awesome. Slowly turning forward, inhaling, exhaling, unravel. Just release it. Take a moment. That felt pretty good. Let's do the other side. Extend the legs, little shake. Bring the right leg over the left, possibly keeping the bottom leg straight, possibly tucking it back. You just want to be able to sit on both your sit bones. Yeah, that's it. No, your other leg over. Yes. Okay. I know, for me too, like I'm looking, I'm like, yeah, wait, no. Bring your arm around and the hand behind. Yes. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, turn. Right, the head goes around towards the back shoulder. So same idea on this side. If you think you want to kind of get into this a little more deeply, inhale the left arm up and exhale it outside the leg, right? And then you can push into the leg, push back with your leg though. You want to kind of give it a little resistance. Lengthen as you inhale and twist as you exhale. Use your left shoulder blade, right? Firm it onto the upper back to help drive the ribs around. And I mean, the word drive seems kind of aggressive, but right, just drive slowly. One more breath. Right, on your next inhale, bringing the gaze forward. And exhale. Unravel. So let's give the legs a quick shake. Yay. And we have time for a nice hip stretch. I'm so happy. So shake it out. I'm like, I did it. I feel like we've done a little bit of single pigeon lately. So if you are up for like a sukhasana or double pigeon, something like that, we could do that. Honestly, I don't mind too much the hip stretch that you do. Do something that feels good in your body. Um, if lying down and a thread the needle or something like that is better for you, definitely do that. But maybe we're here, maybe stacking the shins. Oh, right. Feel those hips. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and exhale into the fold. Oh my goodness. Okay. If you're lying down, just gently drawing the legs in any amount. Breathe into the stretch wherever you are. Right, just imagine you could use your inhale and breathe it right into your hip. Right where you feel this the most. And then the exhale just melts the tension out of the hip and allows you to soften. Beautiful. Smooth out the breath. Relax your shoulders. Relax your belly. We'll take about 5 more breaths on this side. So really giving us a chance to soften in, to relax. Take one more breath here. And on your next inhale, slowly come on up. So make sure you know which leg you have in front or on top and give yourself a quick shake. Wiggle, waggle, and we'll do the other side. And then it's Shavasana time. So one more. If you can't do what you did on the first side, if you need to modify it, then you'll do that. All right. Lengthen. And here we go. One more. One more. Come on in. Oh my goodness. I feel this side a little bit more. All right, so just notice what's true for you. Right, leaning into the stretch any amount. Relax your shoulders. Again, softening your hips, relaxing the belly. Let the whole body soften, the whole body relax. Take 5 more breaths on this side. Awesome. On your next inhale, slowly come on up, up, up. Oh my goodness. All right, extend the legs. Give them a little shake. We're gonna lie down. Oh, just in time. The sun's coming out. Come on onto your backs. Oh, hug the knees in. Maybe rock a little side to side. And now if you want to do a happy baby, the tree. If you want to kick out through the heels or any kind of stretchy stuff. Low key, easy, stretchy stuff. Like don't go crazy. And then we'll take Shavasana. Right, extend the legs. Right, melt the shoulder blades out of the ears. Palms facing the sky. And just let your body relax and soften. Allow everything to be heavy. Your whole body resting. Right, the body can integrate the practice, the mind integrate the practice. And you rest. Resting gently in Shavasana. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Gently wiggle your fingers, your toes, bringing awareness back into the body. If you like, You can take a stretch, reach the arms overhead, stretch the legs. Oh. And then one last time, hug the knees into the chest. A little squeeze, a little rocking side to side. Yeah. And you can roll to your right side and take a moment there, just enjoying Shavasana. And slowly coming up to seated. And as you come to sit, we'll pause briefly, closing the eyes. And as we do, right, just check in and notice how you feel. Right, you showed up, you did your practice, so just notice what it does. Notice the effect that it has. And bringing the hands together at the heart, thumbs to the sternum. Inhale, lifting the heart to the hands. Exhale, gently bowing in. Grateful for this beautiful practice, right? Grateful for the opportunity that it brings to help us to drop in, right? Find that state of peace and presence. What else are you grateful for? It doesn't take much, just that little drop of gratitude to fill your heart, right? It's such an easy way to bring some joy to your day. Right? One thing that you're grateful for. Thank you so much for sharing practice today, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. Namaste. Namo Vaha. Thank you, you guys. All right. Ah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me just check in with my peeps on the Zooms. Good to see everyone. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Thank you. You're welcome, Terry. I hear you. Good to see everyone.
Yep.
Have an awesome day, you guys.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. See you soon.
Yep.
See you
Bye,
soon.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Fun. All right.